Hey everyone, today's video is about when they find you freezing in an alleyway. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and let's get going. The icy wind howled through the narrow alley, biting at your exposed skin as you huddled against the brick wall. Your breath came out in shallow puffs of white, fingers numb as you clutched your thin jacket tighter around yourself. You hadn't meant to get caught in the storm, hadn't expected the temperature to drop so suddenly. But here you were, shivering violently, your legs too weak to carry you home. Just a little longer, you told yourself, squeezing your eyes shut. Someone will find me, I'm sure. The sound of hurried footsteps crunching through the snow made your heart leap. You forced your eyes open, squinting against the flurry of white. Two familiar figures emerged from the haze. Katsuki Bakugo and Kirishima, their faces twisted in concern the second they spotted you. What the hell are you doing out here? Bakugo's voice was sharp, but the panic beneath it was unmistakable. He dropped to his knees in front of you, his hands immediately cupping your frozen cheeks. His palms were warm, so warm that you couldn't help but lean into his touch. Kirishima was right behind him, already shrugging off his jacket. Shit, you're freezing. He wrapped the thick fabric around your shoulders, rubbing your arms. We've been looking everywhere for you. You weren't answering your phone. Sorry, he managed through clattering teeth. I didn't realize it would get this bad. Bakugo's jaw clenched. Damn right you're sorry. He growled, but there was no real heat behind it. His fingers tightened around you, as if he's afraid that you disappear. You scared the shit out of us. Kirishima's hands joined Bakugo's, his rough palms pressing against your icy skin. We gotta get you warmed up. Can you stand? You tried, but your legs buckled immediately. Bakugo cursed under his breath, before hooking an arm under your knees, lifting you effortlessly against his chest. Idiot, he muttered, but his voice was softer now, laced with relief. You should have called us. Kirishima kept close, one hand resting on your back as they hurried out of the alley. We've got you, he promised, his thumb brushing reassuringly against your spine. Just hang on, okay? Bakugo's grip tightened. You're not allowed to pull this shit again, he grumbled, but the way he held you, like you were something precious, told you everything his words didn't. You buried your face against his shoulder, Kirishima's warmth at your side, and finally let yourself relax. You were safe. You were home. Later, you were wrapped in blankets and sandwiched in their apartment, between them on the couch. You sighed contently as Kirishima pressed the mug of hot cocoa into your hands. Bakugo, despite his usual gruffness, had been the one to insist on extra marshmallows. Better? Kirishima asked, his arm draped over your shoulders. You nodded, leaning into him. Much. Bakugo scoffed, but his fingers intertwined with yours under the blanket, his thumb tracing slow circles. Good. Now next time, use your damn head. You smiled, squeezing his hand. I will. Promise. Kirishima pressed a kiss to your temple. We'll hold you to that. And as the warmth of their love chased away the last of the cold, you knew no matter what, that they would always find you. Always. The apartment was blissfully warm, the scent of cinnamon and vanilla filling the air as Kirishima bustled around the kitchen, humming under his breath. Bakugo had deposited a blanket over you before stalking off to yell at the weather for daring to inconvenience you. He smiled into the steaming mug of cocoa, watching as Kirishima returned with a plate of buttered toast. Eat up, he encouraged, sitting beside you and pressing a piece to your lips. You need to get your energy back. You took a bite, sighing as the warmth spread through you. Thanks, Iji. Bakugo reappeared, arms crossed over his chest. His usual scowl softened just slightly by the concern that was still lingering in his crimson eyes. You're still shivering, he muttered as if it offended him personally. Kirishima frowned, pressing the back of his hand to your forehead. She's not feverish, but she's still cold. Bakugo clicked his tongue before striding forward. Move. Kirishima grinned, shifting as Bakugo sat on your other side, his body radiating heat like a furnace. Without another word, he pulled you against him, tucking your head under his chin. Kirishima chuckled, wrapping an arm around your waist from the other side, his fingers tracing idle patterns on your hip. Better? Bakugo grumbled, his voice vibrating against you. You melted into them, the last of the cold seeping out of your bones. Yeah, much. Kirishima nuzzled your hair. Good. 'Cause we're not letting you go anytime soon. Bakugo's grip tightened possessively. Damn right. Later that night, you stirred as the mattress dipped, strong arms sliding around you from behind. Bakugo's chest pressed against your back, his breath warm against your neck. Are you so cold? He murmured, voice rough with sleep. You shook your head, tangling your legs with his. No, not anymore. The bedroom door creaked open, and Kirishima padded in, yawning as he climbed in on your other side. Do you have room for one more? Bakugo huffed but didn't protest, as Kirishima curled around you, his nose buried in your hair. You sighed. Content settling deep in your chest. Love you, Kirishima murmured, already half asleep. Bakugo didn't say it, not out loud, but the way his fingers laced with yours under the covers spoke volumes. You smiled, closing your eyes. You were safe, loved, and you wouldn't trade this for anything else. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you liked this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Also, I really apologize for not being able to record these days. So if you watch this, thank you for watching it, and I'm sorry if my voice doesn't sound as usual. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and bye bye!